am leaving Chicago. Sorry, traffic. Here's Lester driving me.
Fuck us up. Fuck us. What kind of cheese? What type of cheese? And wait. And wait. Cheese. And wait. What type of cheese?
Hey guys, so I finally made it to South Africa. I have not been actually like vlogging yet because there's really nothing that's been going on. So I thought I'd just kind of sit and like talk to you guys for a little bit and then yeah, kind of tell you what's going on. So, from the beginning, I am in Durban, South Africa, which is on the east coast of the country. It is about an hour's flight away from Johannesburg, and it's on the complete opposite side of the country from Cape Town. So, I'm here for 4 weeks doing an HIV/AIDS elective with Child's Family Health International, which is a group. I'll put a link below, like the name of the organization, so you can check it out. But it's an organization that takes students from the United States and puts them in countries like South Africa or Ecuador, India, and exposes us to the healthcare systems in other countries. And we're kind of like volunteers if we're pre-med, and as we are more advanced in our medical training, then we can do more. So as a fourth year student, I can actually do some things on my own with the supervision of a doctor, of course. So I'm here for 4 weeks doing HIV/AIDS elective. I've been here since Sunday night, and it is now Wednesday night, and I think I'm finally getting caught back up on my time. So I flew out on Saturday from Chicago. I flew to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta, I flew into Johannesburg, which is a 15-hour flight, which was ridiculous. I didn't know for some reason that my flight was going to be 15 hours. I just thought in my mind it was going to be 8 hours for some reason, but I was sadly mistaken. It was almost double that. But the flight was good. I sat next to this nice guy from South Africa that was in the United States working, and he taught me some Zulu, which I had forgotten immediately after he taught it to me. But it was a really great flight. So when I got to Johannesburg, I went through customs and then got to my gate and flew another hour to Durban. So I got to my homestay family about 9:30 at night, and I will tell you their names because I have them all written here. My mom, which I call her name is Fikili, and she has two daughters, Makosi, who's 27, and Nofiwa, who is 22. Makosi is actually in law school, and she's been to the U.S. and to London, so we actually had like a lot in common, and we were able to chit chat and stuff like that. She's really, really sweet. Everyone in my homestay family is great. She also has a niece who's 16 that comes and stays with her from time to time, and the family also has a maid, but they don't call her a maid. They call her a helper, which I think is very graceful to say. Like, I have a helper. Like, I don't know. It just sounds really fancy to me. So I'm staying in Woodlands, which is like a suburb of Durban, which is nice. I am staying in a house. I have my own room. I have my own bed. They don't have internet, but we all share a bathroom. They cook my breakfast and dinner for me, and lunch I have on my own. That's just a part of the program. So my homestay family is really, really nice. I'll definitely take pictures of them and put them in a video. So on Sunday, I came and, just basically had some dinner and went to sleep because I got up at like 7:15 in the morning to be ready to leave at 8:30. I have a personal driver that takes me everywhere during this rotation, which sounds really, really fancy, and I feel very fancy. Yeah, so he took me to the University of Natal, I think that's what it's called. And I'm registered under their medical school there as a student while I'm here. So I have access to their library and their internet and stuff like that. So I got registered, and then I went to the Blue Roof Clinic, which is Alicia Keys' clinic here in Durban. And I got oriented, and got my schedule and had lunch with the program director. It was really nice. And that was my Monday. So yesterday, I spent time at a hospice, which I think I'm going to make a separate video for that because I think it's kind of a little bit detailed and I want to talk about that a little bit more. So yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing. And today I didn't do anything because this is their national voting day. They're voting for a president, which is kind of interesting and exciting, especially since they're only 20 years in democracy and like all that stuff with the apartheid is still it's still present, but it's not I can imagine it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's been an interesting experience so far. So I guess that's like the logistics of that's with what's been going on with me. How do I feel? I felt really, really tired the past couple of days. I think I'm just now getting on the schedule of what I need to be doing and getting onto this time zone and getting used to it. I don't feel too much different yet. I think that, how do I say it? I think when I look around, I realize that I'm not in America, but I don't feel weird. Like to me, South Africa looks a lot like Barbados or it looks like Dominica to me. So I don't feel too out of place. And plus, there's cars and there's fast food. Like, I know there's a McDonald's somewhere. There's KFCs everywhere. Like, nobody eats Kentucky Fried Chicken like that in the States. So I don't feel too different. I think today was the first day that I was really annoyed. And I say I was annoyed because I was getting ready to go to the mall to use the internet. And it's like the middle of the day. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is blazing hot. It's, in the middle of the day. And I wasn't really allowed to walk alone by myself. And that was weird to me. It's not that it's not safe in where I am. I guess it's just that you just want to be more cautious than anything. And I had my backpack with me, which I understood, but then I didn't understand. I'm so used to just being free and independent and getting in my car and doing whatever the heck I want to do. So for them to be like, my family to be like, no, let me go with you, or why don't you call a cab? It's like, when I'm ready to go, I'm just ready to go. So I just felt a little bit annoyed today. I've called home a couple of times, probably too much already. I should probably stop calling home as much as I am. I have been using my iPhone to do like WhatsApp when I have Wi-Fi, and I've been like texting people, but pretty soon I'm just gonna try to phase that out and just try to not do that because I feel like I'm gonna get homesick if I do that. So, um, yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. It really has not been anything. I've only had one clinical experience so far, and I'll probably talk about that in another video just because this is going to get too long. I've taken a few pictures, but I will take a lot more video and pictures definitely tomorrow, and it's, of course, if I do more things. But I think the past couple of days, it's just me getting acclimated to everything and just trying to adjust for the most part. So, the plan is I'm going to do my best every night to sit down and do a brief little 5 to 6 minute blurb about what I did that day and make a video. So the next time I get on the internet, I'll have like a whole bunch of videos to upload. So this one's a little bit longer, I think, because I have a lot to, like, I guess, discuss and to kind of like update to make sure everyone knows that, hey, I'm alive, I made it. So yeah, so this is my first vlog video. I hope you like it. I hope you guys are enjoying. Um, yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.